Coming up.
It is honestly so funny to me, like that people like cry over people that they've only known for 2 days.
Okay.
How does that make sense? That does not make sense to me.
You're talking to someone who's
There's no way. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. Like, let's think about it logically.
I just got the biggest stray bullet. Do you know I'm gonna go get married on a show?
You are?
Yeah. So any advice you got for me?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm getting married on a show.
Am I being like...
Swear to God, it's called Let's Marry Harry on Netflix.
Are you serious?
Meet Harry Jowsey, reality TV heartthrob. He's been loved, ghosted, cancelled, and kissed. He spilled his guts.
I did what?
In a world of ghosting and dodging red flags, Harry's filling his boyfriend's toolbox one lesson at a time. It's Harry Jowsey, boyfriend's material.
Wait, are you doing Dancing with the Stars?
No,
Damn it.
I can't dance.
You think I can?
I want to do Dancing with the Stars so badly, but I like can't dance, so I would just embarrass myself.
I was the worst.
I saw you on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay, that's so crazy to laugh and point at me.
You're so stiff.
This is crazy. Guys, the podcast is done. Thank you so much. I know, but I'm...
But you did a good job. No, I feel like...
No, I didn't. You just laughed and pointed at my face.
You're so, like, tall, so I feel like as a guy and like how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5". Yeah, damn. Yeah, you got some height. So I feel like honestly you did a good job for.
But you don't have time to dance. You just grew up and you started doing all this stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, I definitely dancing was not my thing.
But would you do it? Would you love to do it?
I would love to do Dancing with the Stars, but whoever I got like as my partner would have to work overtime and get me down with the rhythm and like everything like that. I feel like I'd be too scared and like forget all the dances and
what?
stuff. Yeah.
You're in horror films. How are you scared
but
of
like
dancing?
that's like different. Like you can do that over and over again. And with dancing, you like that's you're one and done. Like if you mess up, it's live too. So no.
Yeah, but then you just laugh.
You're like, guys, I just ruined our chance of winning. No big
okay,
deal.
it wasn't like that.
You actually lasted a long time though.
I know. I don't know why.
So honestly, kind of gives me hope.
Okay.
No offense.
Am I getting bullied?
No offense.
No, but I know Sochi on my season.
Yes, she won.
It was so unfair.
So good. No offense. I was kind of rooting for her. Like she's my friend. So
and on my show, I mean, that's crazy.
Oh
no,
yeah, I
she
guess.
deserves it. She was so
yeah,
good.
come on. She's so talented. Like
it's like not fair. I'm like all these young kids just crushing life.
Born with rhythm. Like I was.
Okay, so was I. It's just the rhythm goes to a different beat.
Yes, exactly. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, we should get into this. Guys, I'm getting bullied on my own show. If you're new here, please subscribe. What's going on, you naughty little sausages? Today I am joined by actress, producer. She is reprising her role in The Black Phone 2, which looks terrifying. A horror movie which is hitting theaters this October. She might be the most stylish scream queen. She's also... She rolled in with like 50 people. I've never seen it happen
My
before.
entourage.
She had a whole entourage walking in. Madeleine McGraw, how you doing? Hello.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm doing great. How are you?
I
apologize for earlier.
No, you're fine. It's great. People said worse things to me. Why'd you have 500 people?
Because they're like my family.
Okay.
Like I have my...
I saw a dog in there too.
Yeah,
Okay, a dog.
we just got her. She's like
She's
new-ish. She's new-ish. She's new-ish. She's still a baby. She's a puppy. Her name's Izzy. Do you want to meet her after?
She's here?
Yeah.
They didn't leave. They're all here.
Yeah, she's like so tiny. And I really don't want her to grow. Funny story, actually. Okay. We have another dog. His name's Rudy. And he's a Chihuahua. So if you get the idea of like, you know, how Chihuahuas act around people.
Sassy.
Yeah, got some tude for sure. Tude, attitude.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you're not down with lingo.
I'm so old today.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'll be quiet.
Anyways, he's not very happy that we got another dog, to say the least.
Oh.
So we kind of have been like keeping them separated a little. They like roam around together sometimes, but he gets upset, I guess.
And that's the tea of the day.
Yeah, that's the tea of the day. And she's just so unbothered. She's happy, loves to hop. Yeah, I love her.
And do you love having dogs, or you got cats as well?
I love having dogs.
Okay.
Dogs are like my favorite thing on this planet. I love puppies. I love dogs so much. One of my goals is to do like that, you know, that puppy interview, like where all the like puppies like surround you.
Oh, what is it? Is that cause that's something?
Yeah, something.
There's
It's something. Yeah.
That.
That's one of my goals. But no, I do love cats. I like kittens more. But my mom is allergic to them, so.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I feel like cats are always hiding a secret and they're mysterious.
Yeah, they're definitely
something going on.
Kind of evil. I don't know. They give evil energy.
Yeah, and they roam and then they come back when they want. I'm like,
exactly.
I want someone obsessed with me.
Yeah, exactly. They're not people like.
They're not people.
They're not people lovers,
cats.
to say the least. You know, it was like I saw this video where like cats literally get no attachment to their owners, like at all. They could care less. Like, and when you die, like if you were to die next to a cat, it would eat you within like the first 24 hours or
What's
something.
on
like
your
that.
For You page?
Random things, everything. Mainly The Summer I Turned Pretty right now. You know that show?
Talk to me about this
Yeah,
because they were freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, do you know Summer I Turned Pretty? Oh yeah. What team are you?
This was a question. This is a question.
What team are you? Do you even watch the show?
Skrillex. What's the
Skrillex?
Who are they? Conrad and Porkchop? And Jeremiah. Jeremiah, Love Island. We had him on the podcast. We love him.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Really?
No, Team Conrad.
Okay.
I'm Team Conrad. I can't fathom the fact that people are still Team Jeremiah after everything that happened. You need to watch the show because this is such a good like conversation starter with people. Like, oh, so what team are you in The Summer I Turned Pretty? And just like gets a conversation.
Can you explain it? Like, why do
Okay,
I want one of them to die?
Pretty much, if I knew anyone that was going through this in real life, I would low-key stay away from them. It's about this girl.
Is that me?
No.
Am I going through this?
No. I mean, I don't. Do you have a brother?
Yeah.
And do you have like a girlfriend that you used to be with who's now with your brother?
No, that's weird.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the synopsis of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, she went from liking this brother for years of her life, right? Then that brother was like moody, going through something. Then she hopped to the other brother. And then after the other older brother confessed his feelings for her, she then kissed him and then went to him. And then he like was pouting again. And so then they broke up. Then she went back to the other brother. Spoiler for the show, if you haven't watched it, I guess. But there's no way. And I mean, you, for example. But
well,
it's okay.
28-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. You're not paying attention to the Summer I Turned Pretty. I mean, to be honest, actually, I've gotten so many like guys on my For You page that like watch the show and like have been like giving reviews and like everyone's Team Conrad.
So is he the first brother or the second brother?
Yeah, he's the first brother. He's the older brother.
Oh, okay. That's fair that everyone's on his team.
And she's been in love with him like since she also. Never mind. I'm not going to go on a rant about this because I could talk about it for hours.
Come on, let's get it out.
No. Like it's bad. Like I could go down a deep like
because
spiral.
now I'm going to get passionate. I'm going to have to watch it, and then I'm going to be like, I'm
you
going to DM
actually
you like
should,
I'm
though.
so angry.
Like it's so good. I have debated so many times DMing. Jenny, I'm sorry. I actually have.
It's glitching. It's crazy.
I've debated writing Jenny Han. She's the creator of the show.
Okay.
Like I stay up at like till 12 every single night watching this show, and afterwards it just puts me in a bad mood. Like I'm just so mad instantly. And like I've started typing out like a message to send to her. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like because she doesn't know who I am, obviously.
Wait,
like she doesn't know my
say to her?
personality. I actually have it. Do you want me to read it to you?
Please, this is great. Jenny Han.
Okay. Jenny Han, look at this.
Yeah, this is. We're yelling at you right now,
yeah.
lady.
Okay. I said because this episode that came out last night at 12 a.m. Oh yeah.
Last night?
Yep. I stay up every single night to watch this show with my sister. And honestly, my oldest brother has gotten hooked too, so we fill him in every night as well.
This is crazy.
Yeah, no, it is
There's
deep. It is deep, yeah. So this was the message. I said, that was really messed up what you did tonight, period. Truly did not appreciate it whatsoever, period. And now I feel like throwing up, period. Can't wait for next week.
Wow, you have to send that. Do you
I
wanna do
know,
it right? now?
Right? I have to. I'm like low-key scared though. Like, what if she doesn't get my humor?
Well, then she's going to see this. No, she won't. She doesn't watch
She
the
won't
podcast.
see this.
She doesn't watch that podcast.
I mean, hey, who knows? If enough people like tag her or something. Maybe
yeah,
she
everyone,
will.
DM Jenny Han.
DM Jenny Han. Tell her that
Wow.
she's got me fighting for my like mental health right now.
So,
Genuinely.
do you watch any horror films?
Oh yeah, obviously. I watch like a movie a day.
What?
Yeah. Or at least try to.
How do
Even
you
if
find
it's
the
like,
movies?
oh, I have such a long list. It's from being on sets with like all these like different actors, different directors and stuff. I just go up to different directors and I'm like, what's your favorite, like, what's your top one? Stop. What's your favorite horror movie? Or like,
She's so passionate.
I use my hands a lot. It's probably because I'm Italian. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you ask them
So
and
yeah,
they just...
I go up to like everyone on set and I'm like, well, what's your favorite movie? Like, do you have any recommendations for me? They'll like give me their top like 5 and I put them all down on a list.
And then you just come home and you just grind.
And I just binge. Yep. It's like my favorite hobby.
See, I can't watch horrors. I watched the
What?
trailer for Black Phone 2 just on the way over here and almost crashed.
No. Okay, well you should watch the first one. The first
Can't
one's
do it.
less scary. It's still scary, but like it's less scary. It's more like psychological.
Yeah, I don't have a brain.
It's more realistic, actually.
See,
so
what are you
maybe
saying?
you wouldn't be.
Yeah, I was crying at the trailer. I'm like, I can't do this.
No, the second one, in my opinion, is way scarier. Like.
Okay, but so I just did a horror comedy.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma with. Do you know Julie Benz? She's
maybe.
in Scream.
Oh yes, of
Okay,
course, obviously, yeah.
I don't know, but I've never seen the stuff. But I did it.
Because you don't watch horror movies.
I can't. Look, because the thing is, okay, it's always girls who love them. Because the guys are like, well, if something happens, I'm going to have to go to the door.
Yeah, you're the one that they look to.
Yeah, and I'm the one that's going to have to fight off the bad guy. So I'm not going to watch it by myself. Maybe at like 10 a.m. I'll watch something scary. Right. But like nothing.
10 a.m. See, that's reasonable though. That's my strat. Because like I get scared too. Now you're making fun of me, first of all. I get really scared easily as well.
Okay.
But it's like I enjoy putting myself through that.
See, that's a sickness.
Because it's like a roller coaster.
No,
you know?
That's not fair.
I'm like, oh God, that was so scary. And then, okay, it's fake, you know? Like that was fun.
See, I think I watched Paranormal Activity and I'm like, this is it. Never again.
Oh, but that's like real, like scary stuff.
I don't know. You're the one doing them.
Who knows, I guess. But no, yeah, I love horror movies, especially watching them with my little sister. She is a horror movie fiend, or just like horror.
What is going on in this house?
Horror in general. She's like, horror. You know Halloween Horror Nights?
No.
What?
Oh, it's the Universal
Yeah,
thing?
you
I don't know if it
definitely.
was a film. Yeah, I've been
Okay,
there.
yeah.
I hate that. I'll fight
What? It's so fun. It's
so scary.
It's so fun. Like, I feel like that's the fun of it, though, is being scared.
The problem is, people hide behind me, and I'm like, I'm just as scared.
You're like, I don't want to be a friend.
I don't want to be the 6'5" guy in this situation. Like other
uses
times,
you as
like,
a shield.
Grab that. I'll grab that. But like in those situations, it's like, no, I want to hide behind you. I want to be the little mouse.
What is your opinion on like bugs then, like spiders and stuff?
I'm Australian, so.
So you guys deal with like dinosaurs.
Okay.
I have seen so many TikTok videos of like the spiders that come out of your guys' toilets and stuff.
Oh,
Count me out. Count me out. I would never be able to use the bathroom in like good peace, I guess, again.
Good peace?
I don't know.
Good pee.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, where I'm from in Australia, you have to flush the toilet before you go on it.
That's
because
horrifying.
snakes go around it.
Oh my God.
Or like little frogs.
I couldn't, no.
Well, luckily
but like,
you
I
don't
want to
have
go to Australia though. But no, I just don't know how I'd ever use the bathroom.
Well, no, it's more like the rural Australia, like where I'm from, like the outback is. But the cities are fine.
Gotcha.
Like they're too scared. But also like, I don't know. I feel like there's scary stuff over here too. No.
Like what?
People.
I mean, valid.
Wait, is there a horror
scary
film you
people.
would love to be in?
I'd kind of want to be part of like a horror comedy. Like, whoa, like you just did, I guess. Crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe like one of those like fun, dramatic, like, but so silly. You know, like it's super scary, but you're like laughing. Final Destination. Have you seen Final Destination?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
Awesome. You have like. I could recommend.
I'm ready
you so
I gotta go to
many
work
movies.
after this. I'm gonna have to watch them all.
You have homework.
Wow.
Okay, like slasher movies, those don't scare me.
What?
Like at all. Gore does not scare me one bit.
How?
It just doesn't. It doesn't get me. I think it's because like growing up on sets, I've seen how they do the fake blood and stuff like that, and like all the fake guts. It does not scare me.
But how do you go from like being happy and like sweet and like little human to then going on set and screaming like
okay,
dying?
funny. That's actually funny that you say that. My director of Black Phone 2, he's like, I have so many like emotional and really just depressing scenes in the second movie. And after I would do one, I'd just go like skip across the hallway on set. And he'd be like, how do you stay like in a good headspace after all of that? I really don't know. There was one moment on set where I like couldn't pull myself out of it because just like what I was thinking about and what I was seeing in front of me was so like sad. And I don't know, I was just picturing a lot of depressing things during that scene.
Like a wounded puppy?
Much worse than that actually.
Wait,
and that's
really?
hard. It honestly, actually I was going to go on a whole nother rant about like how
Please.
it's more
It's a
sad
podcast.
when animals get hurt in movies than humans.
Oh. Yeah.
Like it affects me 10 times worse.
Uh-huh.
I can't even, when I'm like in the car, I can't even see an animal in front of me that's like, you know, if like an animal's like dead in the road, I have to like take a moment and like pull myself back together because it's so sad. It's so sad. Like you just, they can't do anything. I don't know.
I was gonna say the worst film I watched was Marley and Me.
Wait, I've never seen it.
Don't watch it.
I can't watch depressing dog movies.
You're actually gonna be like,
do it.
Guys, this is my 13th
Yeah, no,
reason.
I purposely will not put myself through that because I know I will just be like destroyed after. And like A Dog's Purpose and like just like all those dog movies. Can't
Stop
do it.
it.
Can't do it.
Let's do Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I want to watch that one.
Where like the dogs talk and stuff.
Yeah, that's nice. So you started at 4 years old.
Yeah.
How does that? How do you do that?
I don't know.
I couldn't even walk.
Honestly, well, I was playing soccer at 3, so.
What is going on in your family? Everyone's like talented and lovely.
Oh, thanks. No, we're very passionate about things that we do.
At 3 years old.
And very competitive.
At 3 years old.
Yes.
I couldn't even say words. Or blink.
I loved soccer like from the moment I came out of the womb.
Was your mom just like?
No. But with acting.
When you're in the womb.
My sister was doing a modeling job, and I was like, Mom, please, I want to model so badly. I still love modeling so much. Like modeling's like my jam. It's so fun getting to like wear all the different clothes and like pose and stuff. But yeah, no. And then like I was taking headshots in LA, and then the photographer posted them on his Facebook, and then a manager from LA saw them, and then I started auditioning, and I loved it so much, and I've been doing it ever since. So.
And then, but also on set, do you have to do schoolwork as well?
Yes.
See,
God. This is not fair, by the way. I have something else to say.
Get it off your chest, sister. Let's go.
When it comes to doing, I'm going to just use horror movies as an example because I feel like it takes horror movies put actors in like a place of showing all their range. Like you get to be happy, sad, scared, whatever, like show all these different sides of you. When it comes to doing screaming or like crying, sobbing, emotional scenes, when they tell me I have to go do math after, it is the most like painful thing because, I was just like screaming and crying and now I have to go do math homework.
You cry a little bit harder now.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're going to make me cry even more.
Yeah, this is good for the scene.
This is not okay. But no, it just like totally pulls you out of the moment and like, I don't know. That's one thing I'm jealous that adults don't have to do that because they can just stay in the moment.
Can't you just quit school?
Harry, I
did that.
Really?
I didn't do school.
Yeah, so I actually do want to graduate.
Lame.
I do want to finish school.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's definitely challenging to balance it all out on set.
Yeah, especially if you have to memorize lines and then you'd be spooky scared and then you have to go home and do
and
algebra.
then like, I have to go write essays. Writing is like one of my favorite things.
How does this work? When do you have time?
It's challenging, I guess. But my parents are really good at like helping us all. Like, because I'm homeschooled. So my parents are like, they're like my teachers, kind of. We have like a main teacher, but like they help us with stuff too. Like my dad helps us plan our curriculum and like makes us planners and stuff like that.
This is crazy because also like when you're filming, those are long days.
Oh yeah.
So then how do you I don't get it.
They have like time built into your day to like let you go do school, which is kind of also something where
Hollywood's not fair.
Exactly. Which is also where it gets harder because then, most people don't want to work with kids because they have school because it takes time out of their day. So
I'm going to call SAG and get angry.
I know, right?
Are they the ones calling the shots
Honestly,
on this?
no, they'll be on the school side. They will most definitely be on the school side.
Wait, when you graduate, what age does that happen here?
I'm a junior, but I'm graduating early this year, so.
I don't know what that means.
Like,
Junior?
We
have years.
What do you know about like America?
No, we have grade. I think it's in Australia. It's like grade 8, grade 9, and in New Zealand it's a year. Like it goes up to year 13.
I know New Zealand kind of grades because my sister worked in New Zealand, and one of her best friends that she worked with on the movie is a Kiwi.
So wait, how old is your sister?
She's 14.
What? How have you guys accomplished everything?
Oh my God,
ever?
Stop. This is just the beginning.
No, it isn't. You've done it all. Like, what are you going to do next?
I have so many more things that I want to do.
Well, because you guys are producing?
Yeah. Producing.
Tell me about it. Let's go.
Producing. It's honestly, people don't give producers and editors enough credit. Oh my God. I was sitting in on an editing session like the other day for this one movie that me and my sister are producing. 3 hours
crazy.
of like little minuscule clicks. Just like see, the little changes make a big difference though. I feel like I'm learning so much by being a producer, but it's like props to the editors because I used to want to be an editor. And after that I was like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Genuinely would never want to be like, never want to do that.
Why? Is it just?
Oh,
just
it is. You're just sitting there like for hours on end, just like clicking. You're like adjusting things little by little. And one of our other producers on it, or writers, his name is John. He's like still cracking jokes and like trying to make us all like have energy throughout this editing session. And I'm just like, I wanted to go to sleep. I was like, props to you guys. I don't know how you do it. You guys should get paid more.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would drive me nuts.
It was definitely.
And there's like a million takes in like every single angle
and it's
ever.
like one freaking, I don't even know, 7-hour editing session. It felt like so long.
Ew.
One of those sessions, exactly. One of those sessions, literally just to fix like maybe 50 seconds of the movie. Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. It was definitely a process. So my respect has gone up to
the
editors.
head of the heart is crazy.
No, it's true though. Like genuinely, I like don't know how they do it. Like I'm impressed. Seriously.
Wait, so what's on your horizon now? So you EP. Is that the right? Did I use the right
Yes,
one?
EP, good job.
With your sister and your mum or something?
Yes.
Is that the same thing?
It was this thing that I was just talking about, yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about that or
Yeah, it's like me and my sister got to do this really fun like holiday action movie.
Oh my God, what is going on with you?
No,
This
it
is
was
so busy.
so fun. Definitely a different contrast from horror films, which is why it was really fun because I didn't have to cry or scream. So I got to
Easy.
like laugh and
No, got to enjoy it.
I know, right? Like it was crazy. I had to smile on camera for once.
What?
Yeah.
Was that weird?
It was honestly really trippy. I was like, wait, I don't have to cry today? This is crazy. This is unreal.
Wait, how do you just cry on Come On? Can you do it now?
Everyone asks me that. If I wanted to, I could. Am I going to? No.
Nah. Okay.
Because I don't, like, do people think, like, is crying fun for people?
Well, I bought
Because,
a
like,
tear stick on my Instagram. I've
you
been
did?
crying every day.
That's really funny.
Every
Did you
post.
actually?
Swear to God.
Oh my God, there's no way.
I have to delete it, like the post, because every post is me crying.
That is so funny.
Look.
No way. No way. And that's from a tear stick?
They're the best.
Oh my God, that's really
And
funny.
the
That
videos
actually
are
looks
hitting.
real.
The videos are smashing.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if that one
People love when people are emotional for some
is.
reason.
Yeah,
I guess
I
that's
took it on my hike.
feel about it.
I went on a hike and then...
So emotional.
Wait, where's this one? This one? Isn't it insane?
That's really funny.
Then there's a tutorial. Anyway. You don't need it.
Yeah, no, I do
but
not use
us
tear sticks.
peasants need it.
Okay. Wow, that's
Wow.
funny. No, I don't know. It just got to the point where I really just, when I become a character, like when I'm playing a role, I become the character. Like when I'm on set, I'm not method. Not method yet, at least. I mean, like I have some things that I do to like make myself more like the character. Like I always make not podcasts. I always make playlists for my characters that I'm
heard of
playing.
people doing this.
It's so helpful. And music is like my favorite thing on this planet. Like it just helps me get through everything. And so I have playlists for everything. Like
And
every mood, every situation that I'm going through. Yeah.
And then before the scene, you were like blasting
And so like
that.
yeah, I'll have like my character Gwen in Black Phone. I have a playlist for her. I have a playlist for some of the characters that she's like with in the movie, and yeah.
But are you like going through the script and you're like, okay, I want to feel
Yeah,
sad here.
I'm
Let's
like-
make this.
I'm
Or
like,
Gwen
this-
would want to hear this.
This song is like Gwen would listen to this in this moment. That's what I do. Yeah, and it really
Wow.
helps me get into character actually. And I like to kind of stay in the like time that like, because Black Phone 2 takes place in the 80s, so I made it sure it was like all 80s songs within that time span. But yeah, I put a lot of effort into these playlists.
Does the public know these?
No, actually, this
wouldn't
is
let
the
'em
first time I've like talked about that.
Really?
Yeah.
You should release them and let everyone listen.
No, I'm good. Personal stuff in those
Really?
playlists. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
God.
personal stuff.
Wait, so you find 80s songs for Gwen and you're just like, this is going
I
to make her
love
happy
80s
sad?
music. I love
Wow.
70s. Like it. Honestly, I love all music. I really do listen to everything.
music.
Like I'm not a picky listener at all.
Wow. Who's your favorite artist?
Fleetwood Mac band. You know,
Really?
love
So
Fleetwood Mac.
random.
I know, right? My mom introduced me to them like
Shout out,
so
Mom.
long ago. Yeah, shout out to my mom. Love
She's
you.
the boss.
She's the goat. She put me on to the song by them called Everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I just was like,
Love it.
what is this amazing song? And I just started going down through all their albums and everything, and just yeah. And I love Stevie Nicks, so oh my god, yeah, love
What is
Fleetwood
going
Mac.
on? This is nuts.
That's my taste in music.
Yeah. So,
mostly.
someone said you did have an old soul. I feel like you.
Yeah, I get that a lot actually. People tell me that I have an old soul.
Yeah.
And I'm like when people were talking to me when I turned 16 last year, they were like, so do you feel older? I'm like, no, honestly, I felt like I've been 16 for a long time, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's from growing up on sets though. Because like I'm always around adults.
That's true.
Like
yeah,
I grew up
friends?
around adults. I do. See, this is yes.
We've got friends.
Okay.
We're okay.
I've got a very great group of friends that I keep very close to me. Most of them are actors. Love them all so much. We talk every single day. Try to at least.
Good.
But my parents did a very good job of making sure that acting didn't consume our lives. Because it's like, even though acting is definitely our passion and it's what we do want to pursue for the rest of our lives, we have other things outside of it. So the industry doesn't like consume us, you know? Like, that's why I have soccer. Like, when someone asks me, oh, what do you like do besides acting? Like, I play soccer. Soccer's my other passion. I love playing soccer. You know, I love my parents for making sure that we did other things besides just acting, because you can get so caught up in like the industry world and everything, and it's just, sometimes it can get chaotic and stressful. So it's good to have things to like pull you out of that. And like,
was mom and dad, were they actors on this
Nope.
road? I don't know. They weren't?
nope. And somehow all my siblings are.
Yeah, what happened? How did they do
It
that?
was that manager from LA that saw my like headshot on
Yeah.
Facebook. She was like, and do you have any other siblings? I'm like, yeah, I have 3. And she's like, get them all in here. And so we've all been doing it.
Wow.
Yeah. And my oldest brother, he loves more behind the camera stuff. Like, he really wants to pursue, like, he wants to try out writing and directing. He makes his own, you know, like stop motion, like with Legos and like clay and stuff. He does Lego stop motion. And so like he makes his own little movies and like writes stuff all the time. Yeah. He's very talented. They're all very talented.
Do you guys get competitive? I feel like...
No.
Really?
No.
Oh my God, me and my brother...
We get competitive when we're playing games and like soccer and stuff. Oh yeah. Our family is very, very competitive. Like, if you don't know us and you're hanging out with us, you might never want to hang out with us again, or you might want to be with us like all the time. It really, there's no in between. It's one or the other. Like, Monopoly got banned in our house.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. I made my brothers cry.
You made your brothers cry?
I made my brothers cry. We were just talking about this when I was getting ready, by the way.
What?
So it was me, my mom, and my brothers. We were playing Monopoly, and I was losing. Like, I had a bunch of properties, but no one was landing on them. So, you know, bad luck, right? But my brothers were being jerks that game and just teasing me, making fun of me. They were like, you're going to lose anyways. Like, why are you even still playing? Like, just quit, right? I finally go bankrupt. I have to auction off my properties. They're like, Maddie, I want this for that. I'm like, wait, you want, I don't know. What are the names of the properties? Like, you want Tennessee? No. And I gave it to my mom. And so I would ask them for offers and just give all of the properties to my mom, and they started crying. Because, like, then I made my mom win. It was so funny. But not really, because then Monopoly got banned in our house, but it's okay.
It got banned because of you gave Tennessee to mum.
Yeah, because I gave Tennessee to my mom.
Who banned it? I feel like mum.
My mom.
No.
My parents, yeah.
She's just sick of winning.
She was like, if you guys cannot like keep yourselves together after playing this game, then you guys are not going to be playing it. If it causes this much chaos.
Wait, so you did some voice acting as well?
Yes.
How do you prepare for a character when it's just a voice of a
voiceover?
Screaming and crying?
Yeah, voiceovers, it's funny because it's like, it's so different from acting, obviously, because you're not on camera and stuff, but it's also very similar because you do have to really you have to show all this emotion on your face, but like they're just hearing words. So you kind of have to over exaggerate it a little for it to come across on the microphone. Like for me, when I'm doing voice work, I use my hands a lot.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? I know.
They would have thought.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I use my hands to like express myself when I'm doing voice acting. Comes very naturally, obviously. But no, voiceovers are so fun. Like, and it's so sick seeing the process of the animation. I played Bonnie in Toy Story 4, and that was a process from when I was 5 years old to when I was 10. Took 5 years.
What?
Yeah, 5 years of my life on that project.
For one movie?
For one movie, because of the animation process. And it was so cool, like going to Pixar and everything and getting to, it was sick.
Did you meet the lamp?
I did. It was so cool.
No, explain the 5-year thing. How does that work?
It was, luckily my voice didn't change, like for that long span of time. I don't know how that didn't
5
happen.
to 10 years old.
Yeah, I know. My voice was the exact same. They got very lucky. I'm shocked it didn't change either. But no, it's definitely deeper now. I feel like I could still do it though. Maybe.
How do you what is the audition process? Like
Okay.
you just start talking and
So
she's got it.
this is what happened. You like send in like a little voice recording of like a script that they give you, and then if you get a callback, they call you in person to do it. And you're like in the studio and they ask you to say all these lines. They're like, oh, can you say it like this way, give you notes, whatever. And then they're like, yeah, I picture her as the voice of the character. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I got it.
And then why did it take 5 years? Is it you already got pitched? You got cast?
So I was cast when I was 5. We started recording when I was 5. Continued recording like on and off, obviously.
Right,
It was
yeah,
not
not
like
5 years
not consistently over 5 years. That would be insane.
It's a long movie.
Yeah, that would be a really long movie. No, so it was like I'd go into the studio here and there throughout 5 years of my life. And,
Whoa.
Yeah. And my voice sounded exactly the same.
And then when you're in is it ADR, right?
Yeah.
Or is that different?
Well, it's like an
No.
ADR booth, kind
Okay.
of.
So when you're in that booth,
Yeah.
are you watching the cartoon, the character, and all that stuff go down?
Sometimes. It depends.
You just have to make it up in your head?
Yeah, for Bonnie, in the beginning, they didn't have like a lot of, they had like kind of the illustrations, you know, and so I'd watch this like 2D character like being drawn across the screen. And
hard.
it was really hard, actually. I learned a lot after the movie came out because I was like, oh, I feel like I could have said that differently, like knowing that she was doing this in that scene. It's so funny. I feel like I learned different things. I learned so many things after every project, like so many different things. And then I just feel like I continue to grow as an actor.
Are you in the booth with other people?
No, I didn't get to be. I got to meet all of them at the premiere.
No.
So, yeah, I know.
No,
Such
this
a
is
bummer.
lame.
I know. I want to do a voiceover so badly where I'm like in the booth with someone else because I feel like that'd be so fun.
Wait, was it Tom Hanks? He was in it?
He was in it, yeah.
Oh.
He plays Woody, and I got to meet him at the premiere.
Damn it.
They're like, this is who plays Bonnie. I'm like, yeah.
That's
It was
wild.
so crazy because, like, obviously I grew up with Toy Story, you know?
Well,
Like you, I mean,
yeah,
who
we all
didn't,
did.
you know, we all did. But like I grew up watching it on because I used to live in San Jose and I would drive into LA for auditions and stuff. And so it's a pretty big commute, especially driving. And my mom would drive there and back same day. Crazy.
She's
Dude,
the best.
she's a superwoman.
I need her
Like,
as a mom.
I know, right? I don't know. I would be lost without her. I don't know what I would do.
Wow. So you're just rocking with
Oh yeah,
Toy Story the whole
Rockin'
time?
with Toy Story. That was my go-to movie to
Wow.
watch. on
Is
those
that
trips.
was that a pinch me moment? Have you had any of those yet?
Yes.
Okay.
When I got the audition, I can't remember if it was a secret name or not. I feel like it might have been, maybe, I don't remember. I was 5. But I do remember when I got the call back. When I found out I booked it and it was for Bonnie, I literally started screaming, running around my house. I was like, I'm going to be in Toy Story. I'm going to be in Toy Story. Like, oh my God. I have all the toys from that movie, from Toy Story.
Wow.
Yeah. I was
This
a
is
fan.
crazy.
I was a fan. Yeah.
Wait, is there any films like past or present that you would have dreamed to be in? Like a role that you're like, oh, this would have been epic.
Oh
I
my
feel like
God.
you've done everything.
I want to play Spider-Girl.
Is that happened yet?
No, I don't
There
think
we
so.
go.
Like,
up.
seriously, I want to be like some sort of action star. Like, I don't even know. Maybe like, Atomic Blonde. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh my God. Dude, not cultured.
I
not
fall
cultured
asleep.
at
Okay,
all.
we have different
How are
culture.
you in this industry and like you don't watch movies?
Because I just exist.
You just
thought-
float around. It's just good enough
No.
for you.
I've never
yes,
seen that.
yes. See,
Oh,
you know what you're talking about.
Charlize.
Yeah. You don't. You're so funny.
No.
No, but like just like some sort of like badass female
Yeah.
lead.
Like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Seen that one?
Yeah. Oh, good job.
That's
Wow,
one.
nice. Good for you.
No, you know what's crazy? Tom Holland's brother, the chef,
Yeah.
liked one of my posts on
What?
TikTok like 2 weeks ago.
I would never live that down.
So I'll DM him and be like, yo, found Spider Girl.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Now we're good.
Seriously. I know. Just like, that's just like the only opening like in the Marvel universe I could like think of like that they haven't really like
That'd be
dove
so
into
crazy.
yet.
Can you
It
do
would-
acrobatics?
Dude, no, I would learn. I did gymnastics for 4 years.
What? How many hours have you been alive? Like, you're not 16.
Hey, I
You lived
live
100 years.
I live by like, I don't want to regret not doing anything when I'm,
You've done it all.
on my deathbed.
You're gonna
But
retire by 18.
But at the same time, I don't know if I'd like skydive and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
because
ridiculous.
it's like, I don't want to like, you could say YOLO both ways, right? Like, oh, come on, you only live once. But then at the same time, it's like, yeah, you're right. I only live once.
Yeah.
I don't want to like end it.
Jump out of a plane.
Exactly. I used to kind of want to. And then the older I got, I was like, you know what? I don't risk that. I heard too many horror stories about that. So I'm good.
Have you seen bungee jumping? Would you do that?
No. God, no. Oh my God. I would honestly. No, actually, neither. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do it.
See, I feel like the best thing about that would be to get a good stretch at the bottom.
Oh yeah, like when you like land, you're like.
Imagine your spine just.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Wouldn't that be so
like
nice?
All your bones just like.
Just a good stretch.
Horrible,
You've got nothing to do,
horrible.
but like you'd probably grow a few inches.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, actually, because it like
See?
speed up the when you hang on the bar and it like stretches out your spine. That
I think that's
that process,
I think
but
that's
faster.
cap.
Really? I feel like I've seen like a.
No.
I mean, maybe it is cap.
No, because what it is I feel like your muscles are tight anyway.
Yeah. So
I don't think it's
really...
your spine. I think it's your muscles just like, okay, I'll really.
Yeah,
relax now.
like relaxing. That honestly, yeah, that makes sense. That's valid.
But I'm not a doctor.
I mean, yes, neither am I. So.
Okay. When do you have time to hang out with friends and family? Because you're watching a movie a day. You're doing gymnastics. You're in a scary films. Now you're voice acting.
Yeah.
What are we doing? How do we?
Dude, my friends
do you eat?
are. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, food is my other passion.
We have time to eat.
I always have time to eat. I have a whole separate like highlight on my Instagram of just food, and I just started it like the other day because
So funny.
I live by phone eats first. Phone always eats first. I'm sorry. The chef put in that much time to like make exactly.
Yes.
The chef put in that much time to like prepare the food. I'm going to take a photo of it because if I was the chef, I would want someone to take a photo
I'm
of my
like that
food.
at Subway.
And it's like exactly. Then you have like proof of like, I ate this. Oh my God, I recommend this to you. Like I love food. I love food.
Is there a food spot in LA that you love the most? No. Okay.
I mean, maybe not in LA.
Well, okay.
I mean, I have a lot of places that I love in LA. My mom would know the name of this place because I went to it for my 16th birthday and it was so good. Mother Wolf. Oh my God.
Was that a movie?
No, I don't know.
Maybe.
Mother Wolf is one of my favorite restaurants. Like, oh my God, it's so good. And we get to go there a lot for after parties for premieres. Oh, it's a blessing every single time. I'm like, yes, it's at Mother Wolf. Their pasta is so good.
Is it in Century City?
No. Yeah, it's in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
You should go. It's so good.
Okay.
Worth every penny too. And Mastro's.
Mastro's is sick.
Yeah, I went there for my. So good.
Fried pasta?
Everything about it is so good. Everything.
I just had
Everything they have
Chili's
there.
on the last episode.
Chili's?
I just tried that.
Oh, like the fast food place?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that forever.
I've never had Chili's. I've never had Burger King.
You haven't had Burger King?
No. But I've had Taco Bell and McDonald's.
I've never had Taco Bell.
Really? Don't. It destroys you.
Really?
I do not recommend.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
You know what we call Burger King in Australia?
What?
Hungry Jacks.
Hungry Jacks? Why?
It's a different name.
Oh, nice. It just had to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's next for you this year? Is there anything else coming? But I feel like Black Phone 2 is probably gonna take over your whole life.
I mean, who knows? I am going to go film this movie, Super Unknown. I'm filming this movie in, I think, October, and it's called Super Unknown. It's a thriller, so a little different.
You're going crazy this year.
I'm very excited.
You're trying something new.
I am.
But
finally.
is this still spooky?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta try comedy.
Yeah, you gotta go do like a little rom-com or something fun.
Rom-com would be a dream of mine. Oh my God.
Yeah, like what did Noah Beck do? That was
Oh my God, the football movie, movie.
Yeah, quarterback.
But what was it called? A Quarterback and Me or something like that.
Yeah, he just did the second one.
Yes, I'm excited for the second one. The first one was funny.
I'm the worst friend.
Go Long Cheer or whatever.
Yeah. It honestly did really well. I'm so proud of
it. Dude, people loved that movie.
See, I feel like that would be fun. Like, let's just.
I know, like a happy-go-lucky
dying
movie,
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just
like try something different for once.
Yeah, I feel like you did like the extreme stuff,
exactly.
so you can go there.
And
you got it.
I'm not trying to get typecast, so it's like gotta go outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What advice would you give to a young lady that wants to be in your position?
I have so much advice.
Okay,
so many stories. I would definitely say trust in your own path, because everyone else in this industry, it's very easy to compare yourself to other people, even with social media especially. Like, I feel like social media has just taken over and done so many bad things to people's like mental health. And so just like, first of all, try your best to stay off of social media. That's a big piece of advice. Don't compare yourself to anyone else, because you're going to have a completely different path than them. And what's meant for you is meant for you, and what's meant for them is meant for them. They're going down a different path. You're going down a different path. And at the end of the day, you need to focus on what you want to achieve and where you want to be in your career. So that's where you should be putting all your time and energy in, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. And also, it's really hard. You're going to hear no a lot. And you just need to keep going. Keep pushing yourself.
I saw a really good quote. There's less traffic when you're in your own lane.
So true. It's so true. Like, seriously, block out all the other noise.
I just made that up.
That was good.
I think it was something like that.
Put it on a postcard.
I was like, wow, that's going to be a good caption. Wow, I'm so cool. I'm so proud of myself.
So creative.
Oh, wow. Has there been a big Hollywood lesson that you've learned in your career so far?
God.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Should we call some people out?
I mean,
who are we angry at?
would never.
You would never?
I would never.
I would. Tell me.
No, I would never. I would
No.
never. Because here's the thing. I'm a little too nice to people
I can tell.
that like stab me in the back, low key. Or just like people that like leave you or like do something that you never thought they could do, you know? And it's just like, the industry has taught me a lot of things. One, not to trust people as openly, which I think is a good thing, but also kind of bad, I guess, when you're trying to become like really, really close to someone. But yeah, not to give my trust out freely. Don't tell anyone like everything that you don't want to get out, because dude, people talk. In the industry, in some aspects, is exactly like high school.
It is.
Like, dude, one big game of telephone. My goodness. I like, and I hate drama. I'm a D1 hater of drama and gossip.
Wow.
Mainly because it's like people get things misconstrued all the time. And it's like people come up to me and they're like, did you hear so-and-so, or like blah, 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 blah. Or like so-and-so said this about you. And I'm like, bro, I don't have the energy to care.
Yeah, you gotta cry in 10 seconds.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, I put so much of my energy into like manifesting stuff and like just like achieving my goals. I do not need things getting in my headspace or like getting my way. And I'm
so stupid.
I've become so good at blocking all of that stuff out. But it makes people not like you for some reason. Like, when you don't want to get involved with drama and gossip, it just gets you more haters. I don't understand how. That's what happened to me in school, though.
Really?
And that's what I mean by like the industry is honestly a lot like school in a lot of ways.
It drives me crazy.
It drives me insane. And like these people that are so blessed in their careers and are just achieving so many incredible things, like, I don't understand the fact that they can't just like focus on their own race and like not worry about people that are like, you're achieving so many good things, like be happy for yourself, you know? And it's like, I feel good going to sleep at night because I've worked so hard and been so kind to everyone that I've worked with that it's like I sleep with, I have good dreams at night. You know, I sleep peacefully. I don't know. So it's
I
just
get
like,
what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying. You get
You
the
have a
point.
great sleep.
Yeah, thank
Life's
you.
good.
Life's good. Life's smooth. You know.
No, that's the thing as well, because when you're so worried about all these other people or want to know what's going on or drama or gossip,
it's like
so much energy.
It sucks so much out of you.
I'm thinking too much about
exactly.
this other stuff.
Like on the soccer field, people will try and antagonize me and like say stuff to me, and I'm like, I don't have the energy to like say anything back. I really don't. I want to play the game. You know, like I want to play my sport, just like with acting. I just want to do what I love. I just want to like play all these different characters on screen. I want to spread great messages around the world because like we need more positivity in this world. There's a lot of negativity and chaos, you know.
You know, my life.
Yeah. So I don't know. We need more positivity. We need more people lifting each other up and then tearing each other down.
Hell yeah. What, have you seen a lot of people trying to tear you down because of your success at such a young age?
The thing is, like, I don't think about my success really because I have a lot of goals in life. And so when I hear about people trying to tear me down, I'm just like, bro, why?
Send them to me. I'll put them in a headlock.
Literally, what did I do?
I'll
I
put
don't
all these people in a
understand.
headlock for you.
And here's the thing, like, please.
Yeah, I'm done coming in the toilet.
That would be great.
We'll go back to high school.
Go back to high school.
Yeah.
Be immature.
Yeah,
Play the
done
immature
giving
game.
her
Play
the
the petty game.
Give a swirly. Is that the word? Is that what Americans say? Okay.
But yeah, no, I honestly lost my train of thought. Don't remember. What were we saying?
It doesn't matter. We'll go back to happy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, just people need to focus more on themselves than like what other people are doing around them. And like, I'd rather have one real friend than like a fake clique that I have to be worried about what I say around people, you know?
You would hate reality TV.
Dude, we need to talk about Love Island.
Do we?
We need to talk about Love Island.
Okay.
The reunion just happened.
Oh,
Hello?
I did watch that. That was...
You watched it?
You know what's crazy? This
What?
is going to sound really bad. That's the only episode ever of any Love Island I've ever watched.
What? Really?
Was the reunion.
That's kind of crazy. Love Island is so fun to watch.
And now they're all broken up.
I know.
Everyone's cheating on each
It's so
other.
pointless. The
Iris
show is so pointless.
Coming on the show, hopefully.
The show is literally like, it's so pointless.
But it's also like you've known each other for 6 weeks.
Like,
and
come on, bro.
like,
Like actually, let's
this
be
is
realistic.
not real life.
I know.
It's just so. It's so.
That's why
silly.
it's fun to watch, though. Is
No,
because
it's
it's
the
such a
best.
joke.
Yeah.
It's such a joke.
But that's the thing. There's so much drama on that stuff, and the difference is that audience loves drama. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's focused on the drama.
I could not do reality.
And if there's no drama, there's no audience.
Exactly. If there's not people crying every 5 seconds, there's no audience. It is honestly so funny to me, like that people like cry over people that they've only known for 2 days.
Okay.
How does that make sense? That does not make sense to me.
You're talking to someone who's
There's no way. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. Like, let's think about it logically.
I just got the biggest stray bullet.
You've
forehead.
literally, you've known them for 2 days of your life. Your
Yes.
entire life. How
Uh-huh.
old are you?
28.
You're 28. 2 days of the 28 years you've been living?
Yep.
And they made
Those are important 2 days.
that was wow, that was a really impactful 2 days of your life. Glad it meant that much to you.
You take your phone away, you get locked on an island with someone.
I mean, I can
48
I
hours
can
feels
understand
like
how
10
it's like. I can understand that though. I can. I've thought about that a lot because like I watched this show called Big Brother. Do you know that show?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that show.
No, you don't.
And me and my family,
What?
we watch it live every Wednesday. We love
way.
that show.
Should I do it?
You should. You'd actually probably be good at it.
I don't know the rules.
You need to be
Just
like.
gotta live
I
it
mean,
and be
like
fun.
it's a lot of challenges, and actually, you'd probably be bad at it. Low key.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore the
like
second part of that.
strategic game wise, you might not be good at it, but challenge wise, you'd be great.
I can think. So very well.
Yeah,
So well.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Keep telling yourself that.
No, also the funny thing is when you're on a reality show and someone goes home, it feels like they died. That's what
Clearly,
everyone
that's what
cries.
people act like. I mean,
No,
oh my god,
it's-
people are like, like I can't
And then
breathe.
10 seconds later,
and then
they
10
have an
seconds,
Oreo
they're
and
with
they're good.
someone else.
Me.
Wow, that really affected you.
It's
I
crazy.
just I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
'Cause,
But
like-
maybe it's because I don't really like. I feel like I get attached to people, but like, not like that.
No, but that's like different because it's like, this
Yeah.
is, oh my god.
This is the goal of the show. Like, I have to succeed in the show.
And then they also don't realize like none of these people were friends before. it,
Exactly.
And they're all different.
Like,
big
you never
personalities.
even knew them before this. You'll be fine.
know.
That's the main thing with like breakups and stuff. You know, it's like you survived without them before. You can survive without them again, even though it might be hard. You know.
Well, that, one of my friends is going through a really bad breakup, and I was telling him that the best thing about it is you just know after this you're gonna be so much better at dating, and you're gonna find exactly
You
what you're
learn
after. It's
so
the
much.
best.
You learn so much from every single person that you're with.
Well, do you know I'm gonna go get married on a show?
You are?
Yeah. So any advice you got for me?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm getting married on a show.
Am I being like?
Swear to God, it's called Let's Marry Harry on Netflix.
Are you serious?
Coming out in summer next year, but I got to film.
So are you just gonna like marry all these different girls?
Okay, no, I was just trying to marry one of them, but I just wanted some simple
so
advice.
it's another like talent, like you're like
from
trying
my
to
mature
find.
friend.
Yeah, you should honestly though, like I can help.
No!
I feel like I give really good.
You
advice.
have enough going on. You are busy enough.
No, like seriously, that would be so funny. You're like, Maddie, there's this girl. What do I do? Taking advice from a 16-year-old. No, but I wish you the best of luck with that. I hope you find.
Are you gonna laugh at me if I cry?
No.
You know what?
No, because you're looking for your
Let's
forever
wrap it up.
partner.
No, well, yeah, I'm trying. Okay.
Right. See, you don't seem like ready for that.
See, everyone says they don't think I'm ready.
You're like, whoa, commitment? that was your reaction.
Am I getting flamed
That
today?
was your reaction. I said, you're finding your like forever partner. And you're like, whoa. Like, honestly, replay
Okay, I
that.
did-
Like, if we can.
Let's
Forever
wrap it up.
partner.
No, well, yeah, I'm trying. I did get a little bit tight when you said that.
Exactly.
Well, that's the goal. But I don't know who they picked. That's all. Like, I don't
Oh.
know. I've sent in some Hey, these are my...
How much time do you get with, like, all of them?
I don't know. Like a month?
Oh. In my opinion, you don't even actually, like, really know someone until 3 months.
But they're taking my phone. They're taking everything. So I just said...
Oh, so you just, like, you don't have anything.
Yeah, because they usually... usually now
Right.
they're like, oh, you can have your phone once a day. I'm like, take it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in it.
Exactly.
And get married.
Yeah.
Come out and be like, wow.
Really am looking forward to
Beyonce.
this journey for you. I will be paying attention now. Can't wait to see what happens.
You know what's crazy? I also already bought a ring.
No, you didn't. Wow. So you're like...
Stop!
Are you like...
With that reaction?
Are you like confident that you're going to like find your person?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, whatever. Back to you.
Honestly,
sausage.
no, props to you.
No.
Like, seriously, love the confidence.
All right, guys. That's it for today. We've got a game for you.
Oh my God, yes, I love games.
Okay, so in this game, I will share a trend or an item sold from 2000 to 2008, and you'll try and guess what it is.
Oh, shoot. Okay. These aren't like Australian things, right?
No.
Okay, good.
You were born in 2008, right?
Yes, I was.
That's crazy.
Okay, good.
2008 is
I know.
crazy.
I'm a baby.
You want to guess what year I was born in?
You're 28?
Yeah.
19... Obviously, you were born in 19...
Yeah, but I was like, if she's gonna do the math right now, it's crazy.
No. Well, I'm not gonna get flamed for that. I'm not trying to... People make fun of you so badly if you like act stupid or like say something wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like on the spot, it is so hard to think. So
Okay, good.
I don't know, 19 something.
19 something, perfect. Okay, here we go. First one.
I
You
go
ready?
1800s. Okay, go.
Are we?
Go.
This is crazy.
New segment: flamed by a 16-year-old.
Yeah. Wow. It's the whole thing is just me getting destroyed. Okay. These came in a plastic bottle that looked like a rocket ship. They were yogurt that you drank instead of ate.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the things that had the little animals on top of them, right? Yeah, I never had one of those, but I know what they are. I don't know what they're called.
Go-gurt.
It's not just Go-gurt. Yeah, Danimals. I
Danimals?
loved. Okay, wait. I actually loved Danimals. Yeah,
Well, I know Go-gurt.
Danimals are so good. But like, I've never had the ones where it's like Paw Patrol on the top or whatever. But I know what they are.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Those. I
What is
love
that?
those. They're so good.
What is
you can
that?
like literally chug one in like a second.
I've seen the Go-gurt ones that are like,
What?
I don't know.
Oh, like the sticks, the Go-gurt sticks.
Yeah, but I've never seen that.
Go-gurt sticks are
A
so good.
monkey.
I haven't had those in like forever.
Every middle schooler wanted one of these flip phones that slid open so you could text faster.
One of the flip phones? Didn't you just? Isn't it just a flip phone? Didn't you just give it away?
No.
What? Say it again?
Okay, yeah, I did have a stroke.
Yeah.
Every middle schooler wanted one of these flip phones that slid open so you could text faster.
I just used this because I was filming something, and I don't know what it's called. But yeah, they like slide open like that, and you're
Yeah.
able to type on it. Yeah, I know. I had to learn how to use it too. Don't even remember what it was called though.
Sidekick.
Yeah, it was that.
They're so good.
My mom had one when we were growing up, like an old one.
Wow.
And like I would just play with it and like fidget with it. It's so fun to just slide open and close. Like over
And the
over again.
Motorola's were fun as well. Flick them.
What?
Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's crazy?
Do you feel old?
This is the first time in my life I've actually felt old.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Legit. Do you guys feel old? Yeah.
I'm glad no, actually though. Okay, I'm glad made you feel that way for like the first time. That's really
That's not a good
an
feeling.
accomplishment.
When it happens to you, I want you to
No,
remember this
see,
moment.
here's the crazy thing. I actually can understand how you feel.
You cannot. You are
Here's
16.
why. I get the gist. I get the gist of like how you feel. Because something happened to me the other day. I was talking to one of my friends on Snapchat, and he's younger than me. He like was telling me something about it, and I was like, I didn't know this. And now I like understand how my parents feel when we're like, you didn't know you can just like go to that app or like swipe up on this or whatever. And like my parents are like, oh my God, like I feel so old. But, like I can understand the feeling, but I can't relate to it. You know? Anyways.
Okay.
Continue on.
A round, furry, electronic pet that would wake up and start talking in a creepy little language.
A round furry electronic pet?
Yeah.
If I don't get this, because I feel like I definitely know what this is.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know. I know what
They're creepy.
a round furry electronic pet.
Yeah.
Was it the little hamster things? I had like three of those, or like a
No.
mouse or something. I don't know. Can I see what you're talking?
A Furby.
Okay,
Oh, I've
What
seen
the heck?
those.
Never in my life did I ever have one of those.
You didn't?
Never.
They were cool.
Those are terrifying.
They were cool.
Dude, I would never get one of those.
Okay,
That's
you're
like-
not cool.
That's horrible. I'm pretty cool.
The Furbies are the best.
Furbies.
And the little eyes.
It's like that looks like
little
the kind of
beak.
pet that would like get possessed and like kill everyone.
See, you would love that.
No,
That's your
I
type of
wouldn't.
stick.
I would not love that.
Okay, if you don't get this one, we're gonna have problems.
Okay.
A virtual pet you had to feed, clean, and discipline, or it would literally die.
A virtual pet?
Yeah, if you don't get this, this is crazy.
Oh my God! Wait, is it Tomcat?
No.
A virtual pet, like on your phone.
No.
Oh.
On its own thing.
What? Was it the like little like the things that you would like press the 3 buttons on? I got it. Yeah.
Thank God.
Don't know the names.
Tamagotchi.
Yes, I had one of those. That's
Really?
crazy.
They're-
Yeah,
they're
I
so
really had one of
cool.
those. They were fun. I got kind of sick of it really fast, but it's
So your Tamagotchi's dead? That's crazy. She's a
You're
murderer.
definitely dead. Been
She's
dead.
a murderer, guys. Okay, here we go. A reality show where 2 rich celebrities tried out living with a farm family for 5 weeks to see if they could rough it.
Is this within my time?
I think so. Maybe.
What? 2 rich celebrities would live on a farm?
They're still relevant now. Yeah, they're still super famous now.
Can you
Massively famous.
read it to me one more
And
time?
I'm actually going to our house for our next party.
Can you give me a hint?
Hey,
Can you give me a hint?
Paris
Hilton.
That's a hint.
I said a hint.
That's a hint. You
You
don't.
should have said Eiffel Tower. I'd have been like, oh, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, but you don't know what's the other one then, and what's the show?
Simple Life.
The Simple
Yes.
Life.
Oh my God, I've heard about that. I've not seen it though.
It's time to get watching, sister.
Yeah. Time to get binging.
Okay, people downloaded songs on. Oh, this is funny.
iPod. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish it.
Don't even test. Don't even play with me on that
Okay,
one.
this one. Let's see if you get this. These shoes had wheels in the
Oh,
heels.
Heelys. Heelys. Iconic. I had a pair.
Okay.
Yes.
These were neon colored tubes of frozen sugar water you can cut open with
Yo,
scissors in the
what the
summer.
heck? Popsicles? Like what?
I guess. Otter Pops?
Oh my
No,
God, I
no,
love
it's
Otter
on the-
Pops. How did I not get that?
It's on the thing.
Oh, you shouldn't even have the answers. He should be playing this with me. That
Okay.
would be so fun.
Wait, Otter Pops? What is that?
It's like a popsicle.
We used to have little koalas. Anyway.
Did you watch the Koala Brothers?
No.
Really?
What is that?
It's such a good show. It takes place in the Outback.
Koala Brothers?
It's like, we are the Koala Brothers. We're the Koala Brothers. Hey, hey. I watched that show when I was a kid.
I gotta watch more films.
It's not. It's a literal, like, claymation. Like,
Oh, I've seen that.
it was so good. I feel like since you're from Australia, you would have known
You
what
know,
that
on
is.
Amazon you can get Australian box of snacks, and whatever. I don't know. What
Really?
it's in.
Oh, that'd actually be fun.
Yeah,
I
you can
love
try
trying snacks from
everything.
all over.
And there's the South African one. There's this. There's that.
That's actually really cool.
It's on my Amazon storefront.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Oh, we've only got 2 more.
Okay.
You ready?
No, I don't want this to be over.
Oh, these colorful plastic stackable bracelets you'd trade at recess. Some shaped like animals or other objects.
Slap bracelets?
No.
Some shaped like animals?
Yes, I had these.
Really? So would I have had these?
They made it all the way to Australia for sure.
Wait.
These are super relevant.
Oh, come on, guys.
Silly bands.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't.
You don't know what that
Oh
is?
my God! What? Yes,
Silly
I know what
bands?
those are. I don't know what they're. I didn't know they were called that though. I
It's
had
so
some of
silly.
those. I did.
Okay, last one. An iconic boy band.
One Direction.
No.
The Beach Boys. Beatles.
Wow. No, you didn't get it.
Okay, go.
An iconic boy band that wore color coordinated outfits, and everyone argued about who the cute one was.
Is that not One Direction?
Well,
Oh my God. Okay.
they could
Okay.
be. They could be classified.
In sync isn't. Is it in sync?
Wow.
Music. I don't play. Test me.
Wow.
I'm so good
You're
at
doing
that.
great.
Thank you. I feel like I did pretty good, and I didn't even like know the names of half those things.
You're doing better than me, and I had him on the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
answers.
Oh my God! Wow. I'm so proud of
Um,
myself.
Guys, that is it for today's episode. Please drop a comment. Please subscribe. Please give us love. Is there anything you want to plug at the end of the episode?
Go watch Black Phone 2 coming out October 17th in theaters.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, and your Instagram. Tell everyone to follow you.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is Madeleine McGraw, and then my TikTok is Madeleine Grace McGraw.
And please follow her.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Woohoo! Yay!